Good morning, paddlers. This is Gary again with another crab paddling video from the California Center for Research in Advanced Paddling, as my voice echoes from the bridge here on Bayona Creek as I head toward the interceptor. Okay, now I have the boat set up with no rudder control. The rudder is set dead center, and I am now paddling my wing blade, zero feather, basically alternating hand control, if that's of interest to you, but it really is not relevant here. And I want to see, last time I tried the Euro blade, the Hurricane Bracha, what they call Euro blade for sea kayaking, and I found it awful. I mean, after a couple kilometers, I was ready to give up paddling. I took the wing blade, and it was like, oh my goodness, such a difference, unbelievable difference. So I'm sort of wondering, why does anybody use an Euro blade? So this is one question that will come up. Sea kayakers, who all seem to use Euro blades still, typically, at least as I was taught here at the UCLA Marine Aquatic Center in their sea kayak course, which was excellent, really emphasized safety, which are carried over to surf ski, which I see other surf ski paddlers not focusing on. But anyway, they use the Euro blade. So they don't use rudders, okay? The rudder is up, they use the keel line, whatever those things, the chines or whatever, in the hull, keep them going straight, and they like doing fancy kinds of paddle work for turning and all of these many different types of strokes, whereas in surf ski we go forward and we brace. I mean, that's basically it, because we have a rudder. You may need a draw stroke once in a while to get closer to the dock, but a big deal. So the question is, if they went to a wing blade like this Yantex Baby Gamma 600 centimeters squared blades, would they be giving up? How much of that would they be giving up? Because the talk on the water is that the Euro blade is more flexible, more maneuverable. You can do more kinds of things with it. Yeah, well, most of the time you're going forward, right? So how much do you give up, if anything? So I'm going to try some of these things. I mean, the basic thing we learn in sea kayak is that if you want to turn to the right, you do a sweep stroke on the left side and a more vertical stroke on the right side. So I'm doing that here. I'm not using my rudder, which is locked neutral. And look at that. I am moving to the right. Just like in a sea kayak. Now this feels a little weird on surf ski because I never do this. I feel like you have nice narrow catches. And now I want to go to the left. I sweep on the right. I try to keep a nice vertical stroke on the left. And I am moving to the left. Maybe not as easily as before. There may be somewhere, yeah, the wind is coming from my left. So I can look at the flag right ahead. But I can still turn to the left. So there you go. The basic stroke, not a problem. If I want to back up, right, same thing, kayak, I get something on my skeg or my rudder, I just want to back up. For whatever reason, I've had instructors who, we get a bunch of us beginners in sea kayaking, instructor goes in front, paddling backwards as fast as we can go forward. Yeah, and I'm sure Brendan can do that, and Rob. But I can go backwards. Oh, now it sort of screwed up my rudder. Oh boy. You see, because I put pressure. So I should not have done that. But now I don't have the dead neutral. But that's not so important for this as it was for looking at my power balance before. So the thing is, I can still lock out the rudder. But going backwards sort of put too much pressure on there, and the Velcro came out. And this is the other one. If you want to do a quick turn, backward on one side, forward on the other. And you want to sweep on both sides. And you can turn on a dime. wing paddle, no problemo, as they say in I guess that's Spanish. No problemo. So that's not a problem. And now I'm going to have to come up here to the interceptor, and imagine that that's a dock. Now I can see I could have screwed up my paddle, my rudder. It's not centered, but that's okay for what I want to show now. It's pulling over to the left. I got to sort of adjust it a little bit. I can still do the steering I need. The paddle, I want to get on the right side. I sweep on the left. And here I go. Okay, the other one is the draw stroke. When you want to go sideways to get closer to the dock or next to your buddy to help him or give him something, and you're bobbing out the ocean. So let's see how that's going to work here. So I'm going to stop next to the crash interceptor. Partnership with the Coca-Cola company. That's an interesting partnership. So I'm going to try to get closer to the boat, and I'm using a draw stroke, and not a problem. I can use my draw stroke, even though I typically don't use it very much. So there you go. No reason discovered yet why every kayaker, no matter what they're paddling, should not be using a wing blade. It just defies my understanding why they would want to do that. And next thing I'm going to have to do, of course, is try the wing blade in a sea kayaker or sit on top of a recreational kayak and see what that does. This may not be long enough for that wide boat, but I'll give it a try. And maybe I can actually go out there and find some Euroblade paddlers and get them to try this and to see what they think. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Okay, so this is promoting the wing blade for all double bladed paddling. It makes sense to me still, but I'm trying to disprove that thought by throwing all kinds of conditions at it. So we'll see what happens. Okay, signing off for now, Gary, with another crab paddling video from the California Center for Research on Advanced Paddling.